So right behind me is the Rio Grande River, and of course it's made of H2O, but it's actually more subtle than that because about 100 out of every million hydrogen atoms is actually a deuterium atom. Deuterium is naturally occurring. It's the heavy isotope of hydrogen. It has one extra neutron, so it's basically twice as heavy as standard hydrogen. And our body goes to great lengths actually to deplete deuterium out of the water supply in our body. And in fact, our body makes its own water that is lower in deuterium than standard water, naturally occurring water. And so just to get some numbers, basically standard water is something like 150 parts per million of deuterium, whereas our water in the body that we make is something like 120 parts per million of deuterium. So it's selectively lower in deuterium. And there's a reason for that. It's because deuterium screws up the mitochondria. It makes them function less efficiently. And then it can lead to things like cancer. And it can certainly lead to, say, reduced athletic performance because then you're less able to efficiently make energy. But it's raised the point that actually just by drinking, say, deuterium depleted water, you could potentially treat and prevent cancer. And there are companies out there that actually sell deuterium depleted water. I just bought some recently about a month ago, and I've been drinking it for the past month. And that could potentially be a treatment for cancer. Personally, I haven't noticed any major health differences drinking this water. It tastes good, of course, nice and refreshing, but I'm already on a low deuterium diet. I'm on the carnivore diet. And so interestingly, there's another strategy for actually lowering your deuterium, and that's just eating a high-fat, low-carb diet, which is what the carnivore diet is. And that's because the foods highest in deuterium are plant sugars and plant carbohydrates, and the foods lowest in deuterium are animal fats, right? So that's yet another reason to eat animal fats. But of course, there's people out there that, don't know about carnivore diet. And for those people, deuterium depleted water could be a great tool for treating cancer. And I think this is a really interesting business idea. If anyone out there is interested in going into business in the space of deuterium depleted water, send me a message and we can talk, because there's basically a whole market for this. There's the cancer market, of course, people struggling with cancer who could use this as a treatment for cancer. And then there's also the athletic space, people who are pro athletes who want to boost their athletic performance, and deuterium depleted water could help there as well. So I think it's really fascinating, and let me know if you're interested in this topic.